Hello, everyone. Welcome to a brand new episode. The first episode, actually, of the Master Your Attraction show, a weekly show on Thursday to help you improve your dating life. My name is Maurice, and I am a life and success and dating coach, and I help people, men in particular, to improve their life. And what way to do it better than in your dating life. It's a good start to get things going in your life and to improve your life overall. So dating and relationship is one of my favorite subjects that I'd like to talk about. So that is what this show is about. How do you create attraction? And today we're going to talk about energy. And what do you want to say? How do you want to say? What are you going to say when you approach a girl? When you approach a woman, what do you need to say? So stay put on that. That's what we're going to talk about today. Now, I'm doing these shows live, so you can join them every Thursday. If you're living in Europe, we're going to start at 8 o'clock. So that's 8 o'clock Central European time. And if it's, if you're living in the United States, EST time, that's just 6 hours before that. So that will be 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And why Thursday? Well, it's the last day before the weekend starts, right? So tomorrow it's Friday. So hopefully I can get you some tips and tricks for, getting things done and practicing exactly the things that we're talking about in the show. So hold on to that. And that's why we're doing it on Thursday. So what do you need to say? That's the important one, right? In anything in attraction, it's about showing up. That's the main thing, right? Showing up is the first thing you got to do. So you got to go at least approach her and talk to her. Now that takes confidence. I get it, right? You need some sort of this approach anxiety to be fixed. And if that's one of the things you'd like to do, click on the link that I put out there below, because I created a free training as well, so you can boost your confidence, so you can actually approach people. And when you approach someone, then what to say, right? Does it even matter what you say? I mean, I've seen guys approaching women saying the exact same thing, getting rejected or not. Right? So how does it matter what you say or what you don't say? Well, let me share one thing. It is about the energy. You're watching this because you're liking my energy that I'm putting in. Not so much the words that I've been saying, because I've been saying all kinds of like unimportant things, but you're still watching. So it's the energy that counts. It's how you deliver it, the message, right? It's not so much the message itself, how you deliver it, with what intention, with what energy. Everything is energy, guys. I mean, what we are, what you are, what you see, what you smell, what you touch, what you hear, it's all energy. It's all vibrating energy. So we have to get into the right energy to approach a girl, right? So that's the step. That's the first step you got to take. You have to have the right energy. If you're walking to a girl and you say the words, you're standing at the bus stop, right? Or at the supermarket, and you see this woman and you have the guts to talk to her. One thing you could always say to any woman, they will always appreciate it, is, "Hi, this may sound totally random, but I really love the way you look tonight or today. And I just wanted to share that with you. So I just want to let you know. So I hope you have a great day. Bye." It's that simple. Those few words. "Hi, I just want to let you know you look beautiful today. That's all I wanted to share. Goodbye." That's it, right? But how do you bring it? With what kind of energy are you bringing it? Is it like, "Miss, excuse me, I kind of like to share with you that I really like how you look today, and that's it. Bye." I mean, that's the same message, but in a different energy, right? If you're just showing up as yourself, you open, you give her the attention. It is something you are bringing to her. It's totally random. She's never going to expect that to happen in a supermarket, right? But she did look in the mirror before she went out of the house, right? So she knows she has to look a certain way, at least decent enough. So someone noticing that is quite interesting. It's surprising. It's nice to get such feedbacks, right? So if you're seeing someone there, say, "Excuse me, hi." I mean, hi is always a good start, right? Hi is this automatic principle that we always respond to. So saying, "Hi, excuse me, I just want to say that I really like the way you look today. So I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you have a great day. I didn't want to disturb you too much. So thank you." That's it. And she'll respond differently to that than the first example, right? That makes so much sense. So you have to make sure that your energy is at the right level. Now, how do you do that? How do you change your energy? You can change your energy in a split second, and it is how you think. The way you think determines how you feel, and how you feel is the energy you create. right? And where I mean, Tony Robbins says it in all his seminars, where focus goes, energy flows. So where you focus on is how you created energy. So if you're focusing on, I'm scared, I don't know what to say, what if she laughs at me, what if she doesn't respond, what if she ignores, whatever your thoughts are, that is where your energy is going. Let's do this little exercise. Think back to the last moment you got rejected, and how did it make you feel? Now, what were the things you were thinking? What happened? I mean, I really want you to go back to that moment. What was happening there? How did she respond to what you were doing? And how did that make you feel? And is it because of what she was saying, or was it because what you were thinking about what she was saying? I mean, it is the latter, right? It is what she is saying that responds in you, in your mind, what you start thinking, and then you start feeling a certain way. And you're actually feeling that right now, right? So, and that's the beauty of our brain. I just love that, right? It's the power of the brain. It's the power of the mind. We can create feelings with our thoughts. You can think about the girl that you see every day passing by in a bus, and you see her and you like her, and you start to fantasizing about her and thinking of what if would happen if you guys would talk and she would like you, and you would have, all these great dates, and you could experience, and you start falling in love with someone you don't even know. I mean, guys, we can do this, right? We can fantasize ourselves into falling in love with someone. And that is just our mind doing things so we feel certain things. And it may sound that guys, we don't feel, we don't show our emotions. No, but you do have your emotions, right? You have your feelings. And actually, guys are far easier to program their feelings because they don't have like a filter between it, right? We think of something and then boom, it's there. It's just how it works. That's how fast we can respond to aggression or whatever it is. We have to respond fast, and we have to work fast on that. So the way we think and the way we feel is like in a snap of a moment. It's there. So it is how you created energy. And how do you do that? Well, start thinking different. So the moment you start thinking different, you will see that your thoughts influence the way you feel. Now, the problem with feeling is that also that feeling is obviously coming from somewhere, and maybe it's an insecurity or it's an anxiety or whatever the situation is that you don't want to do it. You keep in this inner loop so you don't act on what you feel. But if you change the way you think about something, so if you're able to disconnect yourself from what you are thinking that might go wrong, it might also go right, but we don't think like that. We like to think of the things that can go wrong. So if you think about the things that can go right, you already are in a different state, right? If you are confident, like I just said, I mean, it takes balls to approach a random woman in a supermarket who is maybe even there in her jumpsuit or whatever she's wearing, and you want to approach her and compliment her on the way she looks. That takes balls. That takes confidence. So being confident means that you are outcome independent, right? You don't care about what the outcome is and if she's going to reject you or not. That's not that's not even the case, right? We're not doing that because we want to have an outcome or we want to seduce her or anything, at least not per se in the supermarket. Well, it could be, but to emphasize, it is not about that. It is you showing up in a certain way with that energy. And if you show up with the energy, I don't give a shit what happens next, right? That's a total different energy than you show up like, oh, I'm so scared that maybe she rejects me and oh, what happens next? Well, what if she rejects you, right? Nothing changes. You don't know her before you met her and she doesn't want to know you now, so who cares? So that's not big of a deal, but it is feeling confident enough to approach someone and then owning the energy to really show yourself and be as bold as you can be, right? It doesn't matter what it is. And it really does not matter what you say, guys. That's like the main message here. So no, does it matter what I say when I approach a woman? No, it does not. It does not. It really doesn't care what you say. One of my boldest opening sentences that I've ever used was, wow. And it was in a bar, right? So people are already in a different state of mind. So I talked to this girl. I walked up to her and said, dude, I got to say, you got a body like a porn star. I love it. That's it. And of course, there were reactions, but because I owned it and I got a little like playful with it, nothing happened. Like, no, I mean, like there happened plenty, but not like she slapped me in my face or was, nothing in that order. So it really it doesn't matter what you say, it's how you say. If you say in your wrong energy, you approach someone, you say, hi, that's a total different message than someone coming up and saying, hi. It's total different. It's the energy. So it is either, let's divide it into two. And then we're going to close off. It's either your masculine energy or that is your feminine energy or a combination of things. Energy is all over your body, right? We have energy everywhere. But we guys, most of us, we are up here most of the times. We think, we try to predict what's happening next, and what do I need to say, and what do I need to do, and what if she does this, and what if she does that, and all these scenarios, right? If we get out of that and just open up, open up your heart. It's like almost like, woo, what's he saying? Open your heart. It's opening up yourself, showing yourself, and start breathing from your belly. Keep it low. Feel your legs you're standing on, right? Like ground yourself. And the moment you ground yourself, you start breathing from your belly, and up here your chest, you're almost like that. Now, if you really own it and you just relax and you let your shoulders down and you just show up and you say, hi, that's a total different energy, right? So it does not matter what you say. It even doesn't matter how you look. It doesn't matter if you're ugly, fat, short, whatever it is. Be hygienic. All right. I mean, don't have your beard like that and your hair and stink and whatever. No, of course, like do the basics, but it really doesn't matter. It is how you show up in your energy. That's all there is, right? And it is that easy. So I hope this was helpful. And if you go out tomorrow, I mean, COVID is disappearing or at least controllable. So we might, are able to go out some more, or maybe you have a date tomorrow on from Tinder or whatever it is. Focus on that energy you have, right? Focus on how you're going to show up. And you'll notice that it doesn't really matter what you're saying and how you say it. The how you say it is coming from your energy, right? So that makes it easier to do. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. And if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments, of course. If you want to know more about how to create that confidence, like I said, I created a free course. You can get it, you can just watch it right after now. So just click the link below in the description, and I pinned it also as the first comment in YouTube. So you can find it over there, and you build your confidence. And confidence is the basic of everything, right? And you know already now that with this energy part, how you show up is partly if you're confident or not. That's a big thing there. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you today. And thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you guys next week. If you have any questions, feel free to share them, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.